Hey everybody, it's Jess here with Jess, my husband David. Do you do this freeze?
No.
Thank you so much for watching. We also have Jen here tonight. Yay, we missed her. We missed her last week. I hope you all enjoyed our little song we did. I know a lot of you said you did, so it was a lot of hard work, but we're glad that you enjoyed it.
Yep.
Yes, so since we talked to you last, Jen had a birthday. We also had Easter.
And Jen's daughter had a birthday.
Yeah, it's been a crazy week for everybody. So first we'll just say we are not on Weight Watchers. We are not on counting calories. We're just eating in moderation, but we are trying our best to lose weight.
That's the goal.
Lose weight, but not like obsess about counting and all, just use common sense.
Eat in moderation, listen to your stomach.
Hunger and fullness. So that is the plan, although I feel like several days out of this week I probably didn't do as good as
Same
normal.
here. Easter's always tough.
Yeah. So
any holiday where food is involved is always tough.
Yeah. Okay, who wants to go first with how this week went?
Well, Jen, you missed, so you make it up by going first.
All right. So
All right.
I'm the outcast this week, guys. Sorry. But my birthday, my daughter's birthday, and Easter did get the best of me. I did not.
You're 24 now, right? You're 24 now, right?
Yeah, 24.
Yes, that's where it stops.
24 with a 16-year-old.
Gotcha.
Oh, man.
But no, so I didn't overeat per se, but I just ate terrible. Just honestly, just all the bad foods.
Yeah.
Right.
Lots of pizza, cake, etc. So anyway, obviously I gained. Last week I was 145.8, and this week I'm 147.2. So that was 1.4 up. But
that's not terrible.
That's not terrible.
Especially for your birthday week. I mean, it could
double birthday weekend.
Yeah. And Easter.
Yeah.
It totally could have been worse. So that's definitely not. I feel like that's not terrible.
No, not at
all.
Not at all.
I'm sure that'll cover it all.
I was pretty much expecting it though. So.
Yeah. Okay.
You
So I feel like I did okay this week. Of course, last week I was like coming off my period and I gained a lot and all that from that. So I figured it would come right back off, and it did. But then Easter came and we went out to eat and I did definitely overeat on that meal. And it's been kind of hard to kind of get back on track since then. So it kind of went up even more than, or it went up a little bit since Easter. But last week, if we can find it, I think I remember, I was 228.2, and then this week I'm 227.1. So I lost 1.1. It's still frustrating because that's like a pound heavier than my lowest, and so I really want to get to my lowest and like
let's break through that wall
and get lower. And I feel like it's so hard sometimes to like keep bouncing around the same pounds.
I picked up for you.
I know. It's like I keep looking back at all our numbers and I'm like, gosh, I'm just losing and gaining and losing and gaining, and sometimes it just happens like that, and I'm struggling. Yeah. It's been a crazy week. Nate's on spring break this week. And honestly, my head has not been in the game. I've been focused on the kids and everything else. And I need to like focus on more on my body and listening to the hunger and fullness, and not like just eating because I'm bored or stressed. So
are you going to survive summer?
That's what I'm worried about, honestly, is, oh my gosh, we're going to have to just keep him super busy because I took them to the track today again and let them do laps on the track, and they wore me out, but I don't think they got worn out at all. So, summer's going to be a challenge. And this week coming up, I'm actually going to take the kids on Thursday, and we're going to spend the weekend in Birmingham. So that should help. But it's also traveling and stuff. So hopefully I can just keep on track and not, sometimes it's hard to stay on track when you're traveling, but I'll be at my mom and dad's house, so it shouldn't be too hard.
I won't miss you.
Hey, you better miss me.
I always do.
Okay, how'd you do?
Easter is always tough for me because some of the best holiday candy comes out at Easter. And the stress. And the stress of everything. Easter. But thankfully, Easter wasn't as bad this year. And we had a lot of people say it was one of the best Easters we've had at this church. So that was really, really good to hear them say that. We had a lot of stuff we were doing with the youth and then with our own family, and then we got each other a treat, and then we ate some of the kids' treats, and it could have been a lot worse, honestly. But I drank a lot of water this week. I really try to focus more on that, and I really try to, if I'm going to snack, I try to make up for it by not overeating that at lunch or overeating at dinner, just trying to kind of balance the two out. And I was 260.5 last week. Today I weighed in at 259.3, so I lost 1.2 pounds. That's really good. So, considering everything I just said, that's pretty impressive for me.
Well, and we went shopping and bought him some new jeans, and he's down at L size, so that's awesome.
I'm very excited about that.
That's really great. So that's like those little non-scale victories.
We have a pair of gold pants in our closet
that we've had in there for like 2 years.
They've been in there for like 2 years, and I'm hoping within like the next couple months I can maybe try them.
Yeah, I really want to like buckle down and like really focus hard on.
My goal is to be 250 when we go to Disney World, so I'm 9 pounds away. I think I can do that.
But you definitely gotta.
I gotta buckle in and get it done. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is that it?
I think so. Is there anything else anybody wants to add?
Any plans for next week, Jen?
Me personally, I'm actually not having to travel again until next Tuesday, so that's
good.
Very nice. What I'm really going to try to do this week is pretty much just drink water.
Mm-hmm.
Except I'm trying to decide if I can let go of the coffee in the morning for a week.
Yeah.
And I'm actually going to go back to kind of doing low carb this week.
Mm-hmm.
That helped me early on for a little while to kind of get on track, and then
kind of a jump start.
Yeah.
It just became a habit. So I think I need to do that again because I find that I find myself falling back into the old patterns of, eating a lot of carbs, which we're not on doing a doing a low carb diet, but just something to get myself back on track.
Right.
So that I don't go to those foods all the time.
It's like I find myself, if I eat a lot of carbs, which I have a hard time with, that's my weakness is carbs. The more carbs you eat, the more you crave more. The more sugar you eat, the more you want more. Right. And so, I think that's a great idea. It's hard for me. That's my weakness.
Big thing that helped me was we went to CC's a few days ago, and CC's here doesn't have a diet soda beverage I like. The only thing they have is Diet Coke. And when that happens, my default has been to go to whatever I want, and that's never been a good choice. This time I actually got water. And as crazy as it felt to do it, I didn't miss it. And
it saves a lot of money.
It saves money. And, I find that if I drink water, I don't drink as much either. It's like the sugar and the carbonation makes you thirstier.
Yeah.
And
it doesn't like quench your thirst.
And until you feel full from the food and that, you stop feeling thirsty. But the water, your body takes it in immediately, and that's what it wants. So
well, and I've noticed too, my big problem is really the meals. I do fine eating just a small portion for meals. It's the snacking for me.
Yep.
And once I start snacking, it is really hard for me to stop.
Once you pop, you can't stop.
I'll think, I'll just have a handful of this. It's no big deal. And
our favorite snacks all have a similar motto. You can't eat just one. Once you pop, you can't stop.
Yeah.
M&Ms have to be in twos. I mean, everything is...
Yeah, so I really want to try the Bible study I'm doing. The lady that wrote it, I never heard of this as a diet, but she doesn't do hunger and fullness. She doesn't count. All she does is she eats 3 meals a day. She eats just a moderate amount, just a normal size meal a day. That's all she does for weight loss. And I just thought, that's actually a good idea because that's what kills me is all the snacking. I never sit down and eat a huge meal. I just snack is what kills me. So I'm really going to try to stick to the meals today and also not let myself get too hungry because that's another thing. Once I get too hungry, it's like what is it called? Like a runaway train. And then I eat way too much and then it's almost like uncontrollable. I can't stop eating. So I definitely struggle with that the last few days. I've got to get back on track, just focusing on my meals and not letting myself get too hungry. So.
Okay.
Our battery light's flashing. So do you have the question of the week?
I do have the question of the week, and it is not counting candy. Do you have an Easter tradition you do every year with your family?
Ooh. Do we? our life is kind of hard at Easter. You guys know if you watch our vlogs because
Easter's the Super Bowl for churches.
Yeah,
so
it's a little bit more laid back since we're at this church. They have more of a smaller,
but it's still a major service.
But it's still a major service, and I was doing children's church, and he was doing, of course, the regular service. So, I guess our only tradition, we do dye eggs, and then of course the kids get an Easter basket.
Right.
And I always try to make sure they have something nice to wear. I used to always make sure I had like an Easter dress. But
and we usually always do. I can't think of a single Easter since we've been married that we've done a traditional Easter lunch.
Yeah, we usually
It's always been something different every time.
I don't like the traditional Easter food, so we always do something different, unless we have family that we go to, which hasn't ever happened.
Yeah.
So this year we went and had Mexican food. So I guess that's our little tradition.
Jesus has risen in Mexico too.
What about you, Jen? Anything different?
So there is one different thing. Of course, we do the dyeing of the eggs and the baskets for the kids. We do always have a gathering at my dad's house, the whole family. It was really crazy this past Sunday because like everybody came. I think we were only missing one family. And so anyway, we get together, and one of the big traditions, which unless you are from the San Antonio or Texas region, you might know
where you're going. Go ahead.
But if you're not from this area, you may not know what these are, but we like to do cascarones, which are confetti eggs.
Yes.
Yes.
Sadly, we did not get to do that tradition this year because my dad is about to put his house on the market to be sold, so they did not want confetti eggs.
Gotcha.
Yes.
And down here because we're coming up on Fiesta, and that's part of Fiesta as well. So
all the years we lived there, I always saw people post pictures, but we never did it.
We never did that.
We never did it. Easter was so crazy then. I mean,
Jen knows how crazy
Easter was. It was so crazy that I don't even remember. Like, I don't even remember hardly anything except like the productions or something.
I have to watch the DVDs to make sure they happen. I mean, that's
like those years. I don't even think we dyed eggs those years and stuff. It was just so crazy. So
I think we did 1 year that I can remember doing it when Lucy was like 2. I think I barely remember doing it.
No, that was after we moved.
Like the last year.
She was like 1 when we moved.
I think that was the only time.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Get some and send them to you guys, and then you can show
I know. Yeah. I always see everybody post pictures. They look so fun, but we've never done it. So
there you go.
We'll have to do it 1 year.
So, what are some of y'all's Easter traditions that y'all do?
Let us know. Thank you guys for being so supportive and so encouraging, even on the weeks where we're struggling. I feel like this week was a struggle for me. I am weighing myself every day, and I'm going to be making a video about that. I'm probably going to continue on for another week or so. It's been really interesting just to kind of watch, and see the differences on the scale.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much for your support. Our camera battery is dying on us, so we're going to
wrap it up
here. We are so close to 5,000 subscribers. We have a big giveaway coming, so if you are not subscribed, please subscribe and hit the bell if you want to be notified for future videos. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up.
Leave a comment down below.
And we will see you guys all next week.
And please subscribe if you're new.
I already said that.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. I still love her, though.
I was saying we have a big video. We have a big thing coming up. We're almost at 5,000 subscribers. Please subscribe. He doesn't listen.
You didn't say if you're new.
Listen to me.
You didn't say if you're new.
Oh, okay.
Anyway. So that's the catch. So if I don't hear that, I don't think she said it.
All right. Thank you guys for watching.
Marriage is great, isn't it?
Doing this with your husband is so fun. All right.
I don't have to do them anymore.
Okay, guys. We'll see you later.
Love y'all.
Bye.
Bye.